distance from buildings, I wouldn't have thought you were allowed to use a drone in the city.
All right.
We can do except,
Yeah.
speak to the police.
Do you have any when I make it, I'm going to put some music on it. Is there a certain theme of the building, like a medieval or?
It's a no-fly zone. Your stuff will get seized and you'll get reported for that.
All of that, are you guaranteeing me that if you find that gold finial there, it won't be damaged? If you're giving me that in writing, if you say this will...
In writing?
Yep, in writing.
Welcome back everybody to Edinburgh. Now, just seen a police car over here and there's a beautiful building sat behind it, so I'm thinking we'll just call off and try and take the drone over this building right here and see what they do, see what they say. I've just done Edinburgh Castle, who weren't happy, but after some talking they weren't able to do anything. But look at this place, man. St. Giles Cathedral. We've got a guy playing the guitar over here. Second person today I've seen. £6. Sorry to interrupt, my friend. I'm just going to put the drone up, just so you're aware.
In the church?
No, just round above.
Outside?
Yes.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, I'm afraid. I think you're
going to do it.
You want to be a certain distance from buildings. I wouldn't have thought you were allowed to use a drone in the city.
All right.
Yeah, almost certainly not, I'm afraid.
It's only a small drone, like a baby.
Yeah,
so
but I don't...
Should be fine, I think.
I don't think so, I'm afraid.
I'm just telling you, if you get any customers tell you, it's just a video being shot, sorry guys. Don't like panic, it's not like a,
Yeah, but I don't think it's something that we can...
There's a police car outside as well, so... Do the police normally park out there?
Pardon?
Do the police normally park out there?
Police are everywhere, and I mean, like I wouldn't have thought that here you can get far away enough from buildings to do it legally. In all honesty.
Build it. I can go as close as I want to the building.
No, you can't. You can't launch a drone unless you are a certain distance from buildings.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to launch it next to the wall because it would hit the wall.
Well,
but a couple of meters away.
I'm not sure what the. My dad's got a drone, and I'm not sure.
Oh right.
Like that, yeah.
Is it bigger?
I've never seen anyone use a drone in Edinburgh, and I'm fairly sure it's because you're not allowed to use them.
Really? I could be a first then. I am going to go and launch it. What do you mean, attitude?
Well, I mean, I don't think I don't know if you're allowed to.
Okay, but you're saying you don't know. Oh, let's get to those people. You're saying you don't know, and you're saying my attitude's bad. I mean,
know that this.
If you're unsure,
I'm not sure what the legality of it is. I mean, I know that this square here and the streets around, because they're private streets, I don't think you'd be allowed to do one there without permission.
I was going to go out on the public pathway, launch it up, bring it into round the building. Yeah, that's it pretty much. I mean, there's a police car right there, so I don't really want to. Let's just check if they're still there. Sorry. Yeah, they're still there. Oh.
Right, okay.
Hello.
So I think the legal and the policy around this is quite interesting. Where are you looking to fly the drone?
Around the building.
No, not inside. The windows are insured.
outside as well.
But I think even outside, because of the I'm going to explain this very badly, but I know that the legislation around flying drones around the building is very, very strict because this is like a protected area and it's public space. So
Not for this drone, it's not, it's a baby.
I mean, it's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it. I would ask politely that you don't fly a drone around the building. We have lots of delicate features.
Yeah.
And we are looking to protect them as much as possible.
The drone's quite delicate,
No,
so it's not gonna. I'm not gonna fly into the building.
No,
You know.
like, yeah. Just that is the advice we've been
Oh, right.
given by
Fair
the
enough.
police, by our architects.
There's a police car outside. So you're going.
I mean, if you want to, help yourself. But generally speaking, we'll politely ask. Feel free to do other bits of the mile just to protect the building.
I want to fly around. Yeah, I walked past and I thought, wow, what a building.
Totally
You know.
fair. No, absolutely.
You can understand, right? You fly drones, or you're
My dad flies drone, but I wouldn't fly a
you
drone
get it, right?
here.
No. You're very welcome to, as I said, other bits of the mile, but we just ask politely that you don't fly a drone outside the building.
Fair enough. If I do it, you're not gonna.
I mean, there's nothing we can do except, speak to the police. But they.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, that's the advice they've given us. Just
What if someone flies to call the police?
Well, yes, to
Or
protect the
speaks?
building.
Right, got you.
Yeah, because it's a protected space. We have lots of, we've got the Parliament down the bottom of the road. They've got their eye on.
I'm going there next.
Well, good luck. Good luck with
You
that.
won't be able to fly
Is
a
that the
drone
actual
over-
Scottish Parliament? The
Yes.
actual main building?
Yes.
Wow.
You will not be able to fly
I
a
mean,
drone
not to
over
mention there's a royal
Parliament.
residence down there.
You won't be able
Edinburgh
to fly a
Castle.
Because you know in the UK,
Pardon?
you know in the UK, right, the Parliament is like it's a no-fly zone around the whole of.
Yes.
It's a big area.
Yeah, we have
Here?
the old Parliament.
Yes, there's a Parliament here as well.
And what I'm saying is, the Parliament here
Yes.
is actually not restricted fly zone, which I find unusual.
Yeah, well,
Because anybody could.
I do think
in
if you head over there with
theory-
the drone, they're probably going to come out.
They're probably gonna come out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But there's obviously royal residence. We've got Edinburgh Castle, which is still an active military
Yeah,
base.
I've just flown over that.
Yeah, best of luck.
No, I've done that already,
Yeah,
Castle,
as I
just
said,
now, yeah.
Like I said,
They weren't happy at all.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I've walked
surprised.
down and I've seen this and I thought, wow, what a building.
Yeah, so much like Edinburgh Castle, we would ask politely that you don't do that.
Yeah. They've got a massive sign saying no drones.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
crazy.
I'm not surprised. They've got active military barracks up there, so they're not.
That's unusual to have that inside like a touristy location, no?
Well,
Or
it's historically speaking, it is.
is it set off from the?
But it's a military base.
Yeah,
it
it's a
always,
military-
It has,
Have you been in? I've never been in there.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been in.
So the military base is it like kind of separate to the public area?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's
okay, got
essentially
you.
a military
Yeah.
base that you
Oh.
can. Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
right.
Nice. You're welcome to
But I'll leave you to your. You're getting busy.
Yeah, no, it's nice, but yeah, just,
I'll be at the front flying. I won't be long.
well, please don't fly around the building.
That's what I'm going to.
No, please don't.
I thought we discussed this.
No, we've said
The
quite
discussion was
clearly.
we're politely asking that you don't.
Yeah, much like Edinburgh Castle.
If I
please-
politely decline,
well,
I've come a long
we'll have
way.
to speak to the police then.
I have travelled a long way today.
No, that's totally fair, but I guess do the research next time.
I have.
Please don't fly
I
the drone.
didn't actually plan to fly here today. I've got other locations on the map, but I walked past
Maybe
and thought,
visit the locations.
wow.
Of course, no.
It's beautiful, you know.
We're biased. We think the building's lovely, but we'd ask
There you
politely.
go.
We'd ask politely
Yeah.
just to protect the
You,
exterior.
you see these wings, look, which is going to come worse off if I hit
That
anything.
is the advice that the police have given us time and time again. When it
What-
comes
what
to
the
roads.
police have given you that?
And then else,
Yeah,
the
and the
police, historic Scotland, the
architects.
architects, like the conservationists of this building.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate that you respect that.
I mean, I respect it. I am going to go and launch.
I'll be speaking with some superiors.
You've been very polite, but I've travelled a long way for the drone to go up.
I know, but how far you've travelled and your drone use, I'm very
Yeah.
sorry, but like broadly, it's just not
So
special.
I checked.
I mean, we've done all we can do.
Yeah, of course,
I'm going to
yeah.
go speak to my superior, and if we see a drone flying around the building, he may decide to take action about that.
That's fair enough. I just feel like
We've done all we can do in this
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
We've
yeah,
asked you politely, as custodians of this building, not to do that.
I understand. I can understand from my point of view, if I'm legally allowed to do it. If I have a right to fly it, then
We've made it very clear our stance on that and the advice we've been given by officials.
do you have any when I make it, I'm going to put some music on it. Is there a certain theme of the building, like a medieval or Gothic?
I think we've made our
Or-
stance pretty
I think
clear.
we've made our
Yeah,
stance.
I'm
No,
gonna
because I
speak-
spoke to the castle and they said, like medieval
fine.
music for them would
So
suit me.
I'm going to speak with my colleague here. I have to talk to him about something, but
No worries.
we've made it very clear. So,
So no preference.
well, please, yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming
Which,
in to ask,
which way?
which you did.
Well,
I
if people
appreciate you
if people
coming to
report
ask.
it, you know, they
Well,
could
you
think
came
of
in,
it.
you
don't
said
they?
I'm going to do that. You came in to let us know we're going to do it.
That's
and
what I mean. People could report it, and you might panic. You know,
You've invited a response, and we've given you a response.
the way out. Can I have to go all the way around? Or?
You can leave that way.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you. Anyway. Cheers. Oh, dear. That didn't go too well. And there's a police car right there, which is what attracted me over. Oh. Oh. Seen you eyeing me up, that's why I showed you that.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, are you alright?
Doing it for a specific job or purpose, or
I just want to fly around that building,
why?
make a little video about it.
Right.
Cinematic.
For personal use?
I've done the castle just now.
Right, okay.
I was walking down.
Did you get challenged about the castle? Because I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, they weren't too happy.
Well...
They've got a policy about drones.
Mate, I'm pretty sure the city centre's a no-fly zone.
It's okay here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Checked, you done all your
Yeah,
diligence
I'm going to check
and
again in a minute before I launch.
Aye,
Yeah,
I would, please.
I'll do it now if you want.
Aye.
Um,
Because,
They did say in there that their advice from the police is not to fly around. I don't know if you guys have ever...
well, it's not a case of it being a secretive place. It's if your drone conks out and lands on someone, you know what I mean? It's a crowded area.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll stay away from areas that if it was to fail and it was to drop, it won't be over like, say, the street there or anything like that, you know?
Sure that, mate, I don't have the knowledge.
It's okay here. Yeah, do you want me to show you? Or?
I don't mind, aye.
Yeah, it could be any app, obviously, but
Aye.
if I show you what app it is, I'm on Drone Assist. Yeah, there.
Right. So these, I think
Go on, you can look that.
the red areas are no goes in.
But you are right, any crowd is a no-go, so
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in the areas where there's nobody, pretty much.
And in the meantime, mate, I'm just going to shout up if you don't mind waiting until I've done a wee check myself about where and what, because the control room will probably have guidance as to what areas are allowed and what aren't, okay? And I'll get back to you. Alright?
So you're saying I've got to wait till I launch it, or you'd rather me wait?
I don't mind, I would
Yeah.
rather you wait.
I can wait for it. You won't be long, will you?
No, I will go on.
Yeah, I can wait. No worries. Yeah, I saw him, he reversed the car back when he saw the drone out the bag. We are legal to fly here. There's absolutely nothing here at all.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Just going in to find who I spoke to.
Aye, that's okay. I've checked in the control room and for this area there isn't anything prohibiting you doing it, which is fine.
There's nothing prohibited, you say?
Nothing prohibiting,
Got you.
so you're okay for here, okay? Just obviously standard advice, keep it away from crowds.
Yeah.
If you're going down to the Parliament and the Palace, that is absolutely a no-fly zone, okay?
I wondered about that.
So Holyrood Park, the Palace and the Parliament, it's a no-fly zone. Your stuff will get seized and you'll get reported for that. I know that for
Have you had it happen before, have you?
because that's happened not that long ago. Somebody was up, it was a college project. I felt bad for the guy,
Right.
But my colleagues were in my position. It was a complaint from the Parliament and it was
So the Parliament and what palace, sorry?
Holyrood Palace at the bottom, the royal residence at the other side.
Right.
So that, the palace and the entire park area are no-fly zones.
See, in the UK, the whole of the central London is red zoned off, you can't do it.
Right, okay.
But here, I actually noticed, you can actually technically fly over it, but you're saying it's a no-go anyway.
It's a no-fly zone, those areas
Sorry about
are
that, mate.
no-fly, sorry.
So, radio. Well, on the drone assist, it's coming up as nothing on there, which I found weird.
Well,
Because
I mean,
it should
these apps might not be up to date or whatever, but I'm sure there are signs down there. If there aren't, there should be. But
Do you have a law in Scotland of like Secrets Act or anything similar?
yes, it's a
We have
Secrets-
that,
Yeah, Official Secrets Act.
and
data
it
protection,
covers prohibited places.
Yeah,
Official prohibited place.
well,
You can't inspect it, take a photo.
aye, I think.
Do you have a similar law here?
I think that's pretty much what's covered with the Parliament and the Palace.
I've not been down there, but
Aye, so I would, if a wee bit of advice for you, just avoid that. And
Right.
You'll get all your stuff taken off you.
Yeah.
And you'll be
I found it strange that it wasn't on the app, but
Yeah.
it can't be.
well,
Otherwise, everyone would be flying over.
aye, exactly. So
You know.
I mean, it's a common thing to do now. We see them often enough. Do you know?
Do you?
There was an incident this last year.
Right.
Someone was flying a drone over Princess Street Gardens, and they were advised. Are you filming this just now?
The camera's on the whole day.
Right.
Doesn't mean you're going to be on my video, my friend.
Okay. Right. No worries.
I make drone videos.
Aye. Okay.
Not police.
That's fine. So just a standard advice, mate.
I've got a lot of locations planned around here. There's quite a lot of
Right,
beautiful.
Can I take a note of your details in and just give them to my control room
Ooh.
in case there's any other calls in? At least then we know it's yourself. And
Hopefully, there won't be any calls.
well, I hope so as well, but you never know, Ken.
It's mostly buildings like this today for me.
Right. Okay.
Like whatever you call them, historic.
What's your name, man? I can
Dan.
pass it.
Dan. Yeah,
Second name.
his first name, man. Come on.
There's no need to be this difficult. It's just so
I was being difficult.
I'm trying to help you get on with your day.
If you get a call,
without being disturbed. Do you know what I mean?
if you get a call from a guy with a hat on flying a drone, you can go. We've spoke to Dan. He's just doing a cinematic video.
Right, no worries. I'll leave you to it. Okay.
Thanks for being nice, mate. Cheers. Oh, one question, officer. Sorry. In terms of public land, this square is a no-go or is it out there only?
How do you mean?
If I'm going to launch it from public,
Aye, I've just
where?
Aye,
Over there?
I'm alright launching it, but I'll just make sure it's in a space where there's nobody. We're not going to be flying over anyone. So down there or
Okay.
somewhere quiet with no people.
Yeah. No worries.
Common sense.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Y después en la parte del oeste, en la parte del norte, discúlpame, de la...
More police officers everywhere. Yeah, I heard a little crack noise, but it's probably just these wing coming off me. But yeah, Parliament is definitely, you're allowed to do it on drone app, but you know, he's just said what happened to somebody else, and I can't believe it because it is it's Scottish Parliament. You know, it's a big, the main building for it. So it's.
restaurante donde si yo me voy con ellos a la ópera y con ustedes a cenar, salen de vuestras casas.
Oh, hello, mate.
By any chance?
Yo le decía a mi amigo,
Sorry?
You are a drone pilot by any chance?
Yes.
So ideally, from our perspective, you wouldn't be flying it around the building, as you can tell.
That's what I'm here for.
Sorry?
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I mean, we've had problems in the past.
Yeah.
With people that have like crashed into the building and things like that. So as you can imagine, it's a historic site.
If that crashes into the building,
Yeah.
it ain't going to damage the building. It's a baby.
Well, yeah, but the windows, for example. So we've had. This is the problem that we've had.
I would say even that, it probably wouldn't break it.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that's your kind of thought on it, but you can appreciate from my perspective. You know, if you crash into our building, we're going to have to go to our insurers and get them to.
Well, I've got insurance too, so
Yeah. Okay.
could be either, couldn't it?
Well, it could be. So if you crash into our building, are you certain that you'll be able to pay for our windows?
I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not the insurance company.
So that's the problem for us.
I'm just letting you know I've got insurance on the drone.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, ideally, you wouldn't be flying it near the building.
That's what I'm here for, mate. I'll show you. I want to go right close, like, you know.
Yeah.
You see where there.
Yeah. So that's that from us. That's not ideal.
I mean, you guys might have to just deal with it not being ideal for half an hour.
Well, that's so. Here's the long and short of it is that I'm currently in contact with CCA to make this a no-fly zone.
What, that?
Yeah.
Not possible.
Yeah. Well, so that's the conversation we're having at the moment. So
Today?
What?
Today or?
Not right now. No.
Right, got
no.
you.
Sorry, no. But ideally, I mean, I'm kind of getting from your perspective that you don't really care what I think. Is that the case?
That's not true, mate.
Okay.
What I'm going to do while we're talking, I'm just going to bring it down because it's very cold.
Yeah.
And the batteries go very quickly when it's cold.
Yeah.
And I'm quite conscious that today,
So.
I don't want to be wasting any battery today.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while we're chatting, I'm going to land it right here,
Okay.
and I'll take it back up after.
Yeah. So my perspective.
Oh, I'll land after you, mate. Carry on, I'm listening to you, mate.
My perspective is that. So I have no idea what your qualifications are in flying a drone.
Okay.
If anyone comes to us and says we'd like to fly a drone near the building, we ask for all of their credentials,
Yeah.
their insurance, all this type of stuff, their qualifications as a drone pilot. So obviously I don't have that.
I'm doing it from public, my friend.
Sorry?
I'm doing it from public.
Well, actually, this isn't public. This is private land. So the next step for me is to say you can't fly it from here. Which, you know, we
In
can go-
theory, I launched it. No, I did. I launched it here, actually.
that's not public.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in theory, you need to go and fly it from the high street there.
All there. Yeah.
That's not public either. So none of this is public land.
But it has access for the Consulate de
That's
France.
not public. Yeah. So that's private land there.
My point is
Yeah.
that there's other places that have access here, so they.
Not public.
No, but it's not yours.
Yeah, I know. So I can go to them and they'll agree with me. So I can go to them and say.
But they may not.
They absolutely will.
They-
I can guarantee.
They may say,
Nope.
you can fly, no problem.
I can guarantee they're not going to say that.
But it's not your call to make, it's their call.
Okay.
Anyway,
Right.
I don't mind launching it out there. I don't care, mate. But
Okay, fine.
I do need to
But-
fly over there. I
Right.
do care about your opinion.
Right.
However, I've travelled like 5 hours, mate, to get the footage today.
Yeah. So to some
So-
extent, yeah. But ideally, you would have emailed us first and said.
I don't need
I'd
to,
like
do I, though? Come on.
Well, so it's going to get to the point where you do. So, and the problem
No,
is.
not true.
So it will. It's
So the
gonna get
castle,
there.
and there's a few other locations around here which have a zone,
Yeah.
which they've applied for.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now.
And what that is,
Yeah.
it's a UAV landing zone, meaning
Yeah.
I would not be able to launch here.
Yeah.
Well, I could.
Yeah.
The drone physically will go up,
Yeah.
but the app will tell me and say, you should be contacting these guys
Yeah.
and paying or whatever it is you ask for.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be illegal, but it would be.
Yeah.
It's a way of you guys, like putting a measure in place so that
Exactly.
people may launch there and go, oh, hold on, what's that say?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the way around it is to go on public
Yeah.
and it fly in.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a no-fly zone; it would be a no-launch zone.
Yeah. So again, though, from my perspective,
Yeah.
so here's my perspective, right?
Sure.
Irrelevant of what the legalities are, I'm partly in charge of this building not getting broken. From my perspective, I don't know how good you are at flying a drone.
I'm okay.
Right, okay, that's good to know.
I don't want to damage my drone.
Yeah,
I've had it a while,
yeah,
and it hasn't got damaged
yeah.
yet.
So I'm just trying to make sure this building doesn't get damaged.
Yeah.
I would really appreciate if you didn't fly into the building.
Okay. I'd like to get quite close to the middle. What do
Yeah.
you call it?
Again, the tower. Ideally,
Yeah.
you would.
If the drone fails up there,
Yeah.
who would go up and get it?
I would. But
Would
you'd be
you?
getting it back
Why?
because I've asked you politely to not fly it there.
It's just hypothetically, like if
Yeah.
it failed,
Yeah. So I'd be going up there. Yeah.
would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like an internal way up?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, look, it won't fail. I can't guarantee it, but
Exactly.
like
So this is the problem for me, is that you can't guarantee that you're not going to damage my building.
that lorry might lose control and drive in and crash. Things happen.
But that's a public highway. I can ask him again. I could ask him and say, please don't drive along this road. It's a public highway. I've not got the power. Again, I've not got the power to stop you, but I'm just asking you politely, as someone who's really worried about our building, not to do
There's
it.
a police officer over there. Do you want to go and like maybe? I don't know whether he can help you, but
I don't think you probably can help.
right. I don't know. It's the same, mate.
I mean, yeah.
I've started my flight now, so
Well, yeah, but you can finish it, can't you?
what I'm saying is I've got a bit of footage.
Yeah.
It won't make a full video, but I've got a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I would be really grateful if you would stop flying near the building.
How much is it worth?
I'm not going to pay you not to fly here, am I?
I don't know.
Well, sorry, if I pay you now, who like every Tom, Dick and Harry's going to say like, hey, yeah, I'm going to fly a drone, give us a tenner.
I won't tell anyone.
No, I can't pay you.
Do more than a tenner though.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm
It's just a reimbursement for the video.
Yeah, well, so here's the deal, right?
Right.
This is a historic monument. It's been here for 700 years.
Has
right?
it?
Yeah. So I'm now trying to make sure that
Can you give me any history on it, or?
I can give you all the history you want on it.
Go on then.
Well, it was originally built in 1124, destroyed by an English army. This is the resultant building. Most of what you see is 19th century, except the tower,
Wow.
which is the thing that you want to fly next to, is from 1648 originally. 1495 originally, reconstructed in 1698. So my role is...
See, this is interesting.
Yeah, my role is trying to stop that, keep it as it is. And now, to some extent, if you'd have given me all your paperwork first and said, this is who I am, these are my qualifications, this is my insurance, I might have said, it's going to take me an hour to go through this, I'd like 100 quid to make sure you're...
You 100 quid?
Yeah, not me personally, the building 100 quid, just because it's my time that I'm making sure that you're legitimate to fly. But
you're paid anyway. Are you paid to be here?
Yeah.
Right, so...
It wouldn't come to me, it would go to the building. So
why would I pay the 100... Hypothetically, why would I pay the 100 quid?
What I'm saying is it's taken me time to look at your application.
Yes.
So my role is make sure this building stays safe.
But if you're being paid your wage, then surely that's in your wage time, no?
Oh, no, sorry, the money wouldn't come to me. So what I'm saying is that...
So the building would take money...
for my time. Because otherwise I'd be doing other things that would make money. If that makes sense.
It doesn't make sense, but let's get out of that.
Right.
Let's get out of that.
Basically, yeah. So what I'm doing, I want to make sure the building's safe. I can't guarantee...
This drone has insurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, so the insurance is almost the backup.
You see the operator ID there. You can't see all of it, but there's a number listed on there.
Okay. But so from my perspective, if you crash into it and I've got to get remedial work done, there's two things there. One, I've got to pay for the remedial work. The second is that the building is then irretrievably changed.
Can you see how flimsy? Do you want to touch it? Look.
I don't mind about touching it. All I'm saying is...
You sure?
Can you 100% guarantee that if that stops, the building won't be damaged?
Yeah.
You cannot guarantee that.
Feel it like it is.
The windows, the wood, all of that, are you guaranteeing me that if you find that gold finial there, it won't be damaged? 100%.
Unless it's made of like... Well, that's made of plastic, so unless it's made of like paper, no, it ain't going to damage it, mate.
But 100%. Look. Yeah. So, but the gilding on that, so it's not going to scratch it, nothing's going to happen to it. You're 100% guaranteeing.
The first thing to hit anything would be the propeller, right?
Yeah.
When that stops, it's gonna drop,
you're
right?
Giving me 100% guarantee that if that fails and it hits anywhere on my building, it's not going to damage it.
I could pretty much guarantee that.
All right. So if you
I can't guarantee it wouldn't fail.
No, if you're giving me that in writing, if you say this will
in writing.
Yep, in writing. I'm going to need it in writing. Yeah.
This is what the hell?
Is that a no?
Listen.
Yeah.
If you were to hold it and feel it,
that
ain't going to damage anything, mate.
Yeah. But what I need to do, so I need to go to my trustees, who I'm employed by.
You see these...
Sorry. I need to go to them and say that I've acted in the building's interest 100%, and I.
You've done your best.
Exactly.
And I've given you as much as I'm willing to, right?
Yeah.
But what can you do more? You can't.
But that's
other than call the police or stop me physically.
Well,
right?
I mean, I guess calling the police is the next step. I don't know the legalities around drones as well as I need to.
These here are sensors.
Yeah.
It won't fly into a wall.
Yeah,
it will literally stop.
I can't guarantee that. So
I'll show you if you want.
No, don't show me.
I mean, I can show you what will happen if I fly forward.
Again, I don't need to see that. Basically,
about that far away, it will stop.
Okay,
it won't go forward.
Circles a little bit. Basically,
I'm trying to educate you on the drone. It won't physically fly into a wall.
Yeah, but then if the battery goes, it's cold, something like that happens.
Yes, if it failed, it would drop.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have any forward momentum into.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I appreciate that. The long and short of it is that from my perspective, I don't know enough about the drone. I appreciate you trying to educate me. my perspective is I don't want a drone flying near the building.
If I flew this in sport mode, it flies about 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
If it hits something at that speed, that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But I'm flying it in the slowest mode for a nice, beautiful video, right?
Yeah.
And in that mode, the sensors are on.
Yeah.
Meaning it won't let you. It will just stop.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's fail safe.
I can't guarantee that for me.
I can.
Okay, but I don't know who you are.
Come on, mate. Do you want me to show you? I'll fly it into the wall there.
No. The long and short of it is, I just need to know you're going to stop or not.
I am going to launch it again and fly.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
That's not ideal, so I'm going to have to continue working against you being able to do that.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I don't know. That's going to be my task for today, is to work out how to stop you flying the drone.
We better hurry up, because I'm going to launch it in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
You're being unreasonable.
I don't think I am.
I've given you a lot of my time.
No, I've given you my time as well.
Can I invoice you for the time spent now?
Can I invoice you for the time?
You're being paid. This is your job, part of it.
But my job, I'm supposed to be doing other things that generate the cathedral money.
And I'm supposed to be flying and moving on.
Yeah, I know. So that's the problem.
And I'm spending it educating you on my drone. Come on, mate.
Yeah, but I'm trying to... So basically, my role is make sure that building doesn't change. And your
It won't change.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee that.
You've had a bad storm lately around here. Yeah, that's going to create far more risk than any drone.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't chat with God and say, can I have no weather, please?
You can't control it, right?
Yeah.
You can't control cars driving in.
Yeah.
You hope that people are licensed and legal and got insurance.
Yeah.
Same for drones.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told you what I've got.
Yeah. Okay, right. Well,
I can't give you any more, can I?
We'll leave it there, and I'm just going to have to try and stop you from that. So.
If I launch it now, like no one's going to come out and try and stop me again, are they? I don't want to be interrupted,
we
really.
might do, yeah. That's long and short of it. That I'm going to have to go and tell my boss now that I've had a conversation and you're going to carry on doing it. She is then probably going to say, okay, someone else has got to come out and have a chat with you.
But if enough people come out and interrupt me, I might just move on, mate. Be annoying for me.
To some extent, now you're telling me that I should carry on chatting with you.
No. Don't carry on talking. Because with you here, I will launch it.
Yeah.
This convo's, I feel, is done.
Yeah, completely.
It's just if enough people keep coming out, I'm going to get annoyed about that, mate. Come on.
It might well happen then. I can't say that's not going to happen because you're taking it out of my hands.
I better be quick then. Yeah.
Sorry?
I better be quick and getting it back up.
Yeah.
Nice talking anyway, my friend. Yeah, nice talking. Oh, we better go off this car park. I thought this was going to be a non-interaction type video, but it's turned out to be quite a few. You alright, mate? I just sensed you were grassing me off.
Did you not speak to me just 10 minutes ago?
I said hello to you, yeah.
Aye.
What's this here? Oh, hi. This is the High Court.
4.
Is it?
DJI Mini 4.
Well done. Yeah, I didn't know that was here.
You've got your operator's ID, well done.
Yes.
You've half got it on.
No, it's got a little black strip covering it.
Okay.
People like to write it down, and people that shouldn't write it down, you know?
No. I'll just explain, obviously.
I saw him pointing over, so...
That's fine. I mean, listen, I've got the DJI Mini too, so I'm a drone fan as well. So
that's good to know.
What are you doing? You're just going to...
Just flying. I've almost finished, mate. Just going around that one.
Just be careful with those windows. You don't want to smack into those windows.
Yeah, so the guy that works there, he came out. It's very, very concerned about the windows.
Aye.
But I said, if it did hit a window,
I know.
I can't see it's going to break it.
249 grams. As long as you've got it within, I'm sure you know because you've got your operator's ID on there. if you've got it within your line of sight, which I'm sure you always do.
Always.
Apart
from the split second it goes around that steeple, you know.
No, I've not had my drone out for a week. Actually.
I'm done. I want to do this little statue here.
Aye. What have you had the 2 in the past? Have you? Because obviously the 2. So my phone obviously has to connect to the controller. That's got the controller on it.
So that's the 4 controller. You got your little sticks, and you got your screen built in.
Is that just the?
I think they're to help. I think they're to help the transmission.
Cool.
I had the 3 Pro, which had the phone connector in.
Sorry, 2 minutes.
Sorry, you go ahead, mate.
Yeah, sure. Which way are you walking? Anyway, keep going straight down the hill. The Royal Mile Pharmacy is on the left-hand side, maybe 5-10 minutes walk. Or there is, in fact, I'm talking rubbish, there's a boots. See the right side. building. Just go past there and then first Cobber Street on the left hand side. Go down Cobber Street and it's on the right. There's 2 entrances. Okay? Easy one, that's an easy one. Anywhere in particular? Just go down, you can go down there. Just go down all the way to the hill. It's about a mile long, so you just go that way. Any of these streets, just go down. Okay.
So this is the main court, or is it the High Court? High Court.
High Court.
Right, didn't know that. So what happens in there, like the High Court cases?
Oh, it's the highest court in the country.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is the main one in the whole of Scotland?
This is all the kind of
No worries.
serious
No worries.
cases come to us.
Never. Oh, I wouldn't have thought that.
I know, it's
Yeah.
invisible with all the grand buildings.
I didn't realise, yeah.
As I was saying, people do get twitchy in the city centre.
Right.
Because you've got the castle, which is just up there.
I just did that.
You've obviously got an 800-year-old cathedral there.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me the history of that.
Aye, but I'm aware, because I'm a drone enthusiast like yourself, that there's no flight restriction here, and you've got a drone that weighs 249 grams.
That's it.
You're operating your ID, and you're keeping it within your line of sight, so
Yeah.
you're complying with everything. So
It's good to meet a police officer who knows a bit about drones, or a lot about drones. We get a lot of people coming out to us who don't know, but rather than they check,
aye, they try to blag it.
they say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that,
Well,
and
no,
you
no
know.
issue. No issue.
I haven't had it in Scotland. In England, it happens a lot.
Same law in England as well. Listen, there's so many laws about everything. The police can't know everything.
Of course.
It's like lawyers don't know everything. You need to do a wee bit of research. So if you were attending a call about drones and you didn't know about drones, would I maybe do a bit of research?
Yeah.
Arguably.
Or if you didn't have time, you'd at least say, hold on, let me just
I just don't know.
call my sergeant or whatever you need to do.
I'm a drone fan, so I know.
So you know the score.
Aye. Well,
You ever thought about being the drone officer?
there are some actually. Police Scotland do have some drone.
Would that interest you?
Nah.
No.
There's actually I've got a colleague of mine who does anti-drone stuff
Right.
as well. So for example,
So drone interceptors.
I
Kind of.
think it can tell them where the drone's taken off from. So for example, in Scythe, when you get some of the Navy ships that come in, they
Yeah.
put a temporary no-fly zone round there.
Yeah.
So they'll deploy police officers there with
To watch.
anti-drone. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But, yeah. Are you just on holiday, are you?
I'm here for 3 days doing some drone stuff.
Are you?
I wouldn't call it a holiday, it's too cold. I've never been before, so I guess
No. Well,
sightseeing in a way, isn't it?
no, well, no, enjoy.
The bridge, the fourth bridge, that's a...
Be careful out there. And I say that because I don't live a million miles from there,
All right.
and half that town is a no-fly zone.
Yeah, the red zone covers like
There is
this side of the red bridge
yes.
where it joins the land.
Not all of it. Not all of it. So you can take off from the harbour.
You know the little jetty that go... Is it
Aye.
jet? Yeah.
Harbour.
Is it the harbour? Right.
You can that's fine.
That's just out.
No, that's just out. That's,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. And obviously by the bridges, which I'm sure you'll still have line of sight.
Well, I was going to try and go both sides and do a flight from either side. So if I go all the way across, it'll be too far, I think.
Technically, you won't be able to see your drone if you go because it's.
That's what I'm saying.
Aye.
So I reckon if I do one from one side and drive round
Aye.
and launch from the other side, I'll get a bit of both.
The bridges are not within the no-fly zone.
No.
So
I'm going to include the bridge on.
Just be careful because half that town, South Queensferry, is in that no-fly zone.
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
The airport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
Great. Thanks for the information, my friend. It's good to
Roy.
meet a police officer who knows the score, man.
Roy.
Have a good day, guys. See you later. So as usual, guys, we got interrupted by the guy from there. We've flown again, and then I saw somebody over there grassing me up, pointing at me. So I thought I'd go over and investigate. It turns out the police officer, very knowledgeable about drones. And we know we love a police officer who knows about drones on the videos, don't we? We love that. So I'm now going to do my last and final flight. You guys won't see that. As always, you'll see one flight. All I've got left to do is fly around this statue here, do a 360 photo for Google Maps, and we're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no fly zones around here apart from the airport, which doesn't cover the city centre.
All right.
Yeah, so you're all good to go here.
Okay. It's a Mini 4 Pro, right?
Yeah, mine is, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, you've got your normal rules with crowds and stuff.
Okay.
I wouldn't fly down there.
Are you shooting for yourself or like commercial or something?
I've got a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Oh.
Yeah. So I do these type of buildings, and then I do like the. They came out and told me can't do it.
Oh, okay.
And obviously, lawfully can do it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they don't want me to.
Yeah.
So they came out. That discussion's part of my video.
Okay.
And then I fly.
All right.
So I make it all beautiful, put music on it, make it really nice.
Okay.
But whatever happens with the interaction, good or bad, it goes in. You know?
Okay, cool.
So the castle today, they objected, but they were okay about it. They said, we can't stop you.
All right.
Here, they try a lot of things today to try and stop me.
Okay. So by law, we can do it, right?
Anywhere in the city centre, pretty much okay. Here.
Okay.
I've got the app, I don't know if you've got it, Drone Assist.
All right.
There's Edinburgh.
So the yellow zone, you can't do it, right? Or
So the red zone you can't, there. See it?
Yeah.
Where we are there, there's nothing. Yellow
Yeah.
is not no fly. You can fly over yellow, but if you click on it, it'll tell you. They're quite cheeky. They've got these UAS land zones in Scotland. I don't know if you know what they are. It just means you can't take off on their land.
Ah, fair enough. But
Which you can't anyway do that.
But you can fly from outside of that.
You can fly from outside across.
Okay.
It's not a flying zone, it's a taking off zone.
Okay.
Hi man, how you doing?
You alright?
Listen, I'm doing a short film in Edinburgh, and we could do with some like tourist footage, like drone footage, or just whatever you're doing.
1 second, mate. Sorry. Hello?
Listen, I'm doing a film in Edinburgh just for a YouTube channel, and we could do with some aerial shots. I don't suppose you would be interested in sending us what you do, and then, you know, if you want some money for it, you let us know, or
Yeah, I can do something.
Credit or something.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
give us have you got like an email address or something?
Yeah. Where do you want it to be?
Over there. Closer. I think point.
This way or this way? That way?
Closer. Yeah.
Yeah. As in portrait?
Yeah. Not a portrait, the photo. The
That way?
point back.
No,
this way.
that way, yeah. Cool. You've got it on wide lens. Do you want it on wide lens? So I can come a bit closer, right? You want everything in? Yeah? Let me know when you're ready. Ready? I'll take a few. 1, 2, 3. All right? No problem. I spoke to 2 people earlier about a drone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they weren't happy about it going up.
All right.
Do you know who that would have been?
I don't, but just give me 2 seconds. So what's
Well,
your name, sorry?
No, so the drone has flown and the drone is back on the floor. So your colleague was quite concerned about the drone going up and damaging the building.
Right.
And I reassured him it won't happen.
Right, okay. So you want me to...
Just let him know, or he can come down if he wants to.
Yes, I will let him know. I'll say someone's... Yes, because, I mean, I'm quite new here, so...
Yeah.
So it's
Just say, if he wants to have a word, he can.
So it's the guy...
But my message is that the drone's finished and there's no damage.
The drone's
safe.
finishing.
Yes.
There's no damage.
Because he was very worried about the glass.
What's your name?
Dan.
Dan. Hi, it's Pauline here at the front desk. I've got a gentleman here, his name's Dan. It's to do with the drone. If someone would like to come and have a chat, it says it's all finished and there's no damage.
Oh.
Thanks.
Quite pretty.
I was chatting to him earlier. If he said when it's all finished and there's no damage, I don't think there's any need to have a chat with him. And yeah, that's what I'll do.
I just thought I wanted him to be reassured there's no damage done and it's finished.
That's great, that's great. He just wanted you to be reassured there was no damage done and that's it. Okay.
All right, thank you for that. Cheers.
Great, thank you.
All right. What's that?
You finding where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going around the city today, flying drones.
Oh right, okay. You just look. I thought you just looked like you were a bit lost. You're just.
No, I'm creating content today for YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
And I've come across 3 people playing different instruments in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put like 10 seconds of the playing.
Oh, brilliant.
Just into the video.
Yeah.
To show culture and. Yeah, that's all it is, mate.
There was a lass playing fiddle somewhere up here. I don't know if she's actually still playing or she's not.
There was a violinist earlier. I forgot to get a video of her.
Lad, yellow case.
Ah.
She's called Summer.
I'm going down to the castle now. Not that castle, the other one.
Holyrood. Holyrood.
I'm not sure the name.
There's Holyrood Palace.
That's closed on Wednesday, isn't it?
I've no idea.
Yeah, I'll go tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know if there's any other castles around. There's just this one.
Yeah, there's one down. It's a 15-minute drive.
Oh.
Yeah, hour walk. South of here. Yeah, south.
Okay.
Don't know if you know. Can't really find it on there, but Craig Miller.
Craig Miller. All right. Yeah.
You know that?
I've heard of it. Never been. Oh, or if I was too weak to remember.
Yeah, going to go pay them a visit now and.
Oh well, have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Have
Enjoy.
a good afternoon.
You too. Right then, let's go. Let's move on to the next one. Here in Edinburgh, and that was the St Giles Cathedral, guys, which actually was on my list, even though I didn't plan to do it right now. It's now done. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one, everyone.